Why
So mad.
they give Zoro this freaking
Holy.
yee ass outfit, bro? You got
You know,
the blue
What
jeans with
would
the
you
big belt buckle, camo jacket, and then the freaking
is that
trucker
not
hat.
Aura?
I don't know, bro, cause we know what Zoro be up to, bro. This outfit little.
Hey, you see Zoro in the Celtics jersey
Yeah,
officially?
I was about to say, bro. They put Zoro on the Boston Celtics, bro. What's going on?
3, 2, 1. Welcome back, everybody, to Will These where you get to your One Piece related content. Is No Show recording?
I am recording.
All right, I'm here with Gandhi Valley.
Oh, it's me, God D Valley. But I probably gotta change that after this because I think we're done with God Valley.
Abdi Zevik.
We are definitely done with Good Valley.
I don't know.
What?
You definitely cut out.
Oh, I cut out. Wait.
You just screamed.
Yeah, what's up, guys? Kagurabachi, Ichi the Witch. We up?
Okay, I was gonna make sure everybody knows that's No Show Gandhi Valley, Abdi Zevik, Kyle, and Matt. And then me, Afro D Sakurai. And we are back with another One Piece reading reaction of 1166. If there was another 6, it would be the devil's name for Emu. Yippee. But I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, that was corny. Anyways, bro, going back to it. You know how we start these. We first read the comments before we read the chapter to get our minds back into the One Piece thinking. So let's bring up the comment section. No Momo, if you would please, my good man. Okay.
I love comments. I love comments.
Is this the One Piece thinking, or is this the agenda speaking?
Well, no, so you got the comment, bro.
Inside me, there are two walls: reading comprehension and agenda piece. Oppressed D slaves and Goondi Roger really whooped Stabby Child. This shit is peaking shit.
I ain't gonna lie, no show in your head. I feel like there's two things: agenda piece and just goldfish memory, bro.
What the frick?
You might be onto something.
Don't accept that, bro. Slide, bro. Slide.
I've come to terms with it, you know, as I get older and as I realize,
bro,
you know,
in
maybe...
Kagurabachi they have goldfish too, and they freaking kill people, right? I don't know.
But it's a One Piece, not Kagurabachi.
Yeah, but they got the good kind of goldfish. I got the cheddar cheese goldfish swimming up in my brain.
Goldfish smile back, goldfish. Yeah.
Yummy.
Smiles back. Goldfish.
I guess we're starting off with slander. Oppressed these slaves and Goondi Roger really whooped Stabby Child. This shit is. Hey man.
He had to protect the lower Marines, bro. Garp is doing a good job.
Oh yeah, we got a translation difference.
Yeah, not
too different, but
it literally means the same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
It's just
right?
more like where he's trying to target like the other Marines. He is a
what
symbol
about the Marines?
Man, frick this.
What about the Marines?
Shout out to the Marines, man.
What about the Vice Admirals?
No, we don't care about those Vice
Rocks kills people, guys. Oh, you already knew that? My
He
fault.
killed one Vice Admiral, bro.
He killed Admiral.
He killed one Admiral. What did he do?
He killed one too many people.
All right, next one.
We don't know how many baby fights he's been in. You guys should check out episode 1148. Actually, did I say the name of the last person? I don't think we did. Shout out to Foil Enjoyer 8867. What a name.
What is this?
Who's Enjoyer
6'7".
No, 7. Shout out to Hadoop, a regular commentary. You guys should check out the episode 1148. If not the full episode, just watch the title scene around 15 to 20 seconds, because it's a very interesting anime canon theme.
Oh, anime canon! We're missing something.
What episodes did we stop at? I don't even remember.
We stopped after the Kuma flashback.
No, we do not know the episode
which
name.
was.
Yeah.
I don't remember the number.
But we'll keep your comment in mind, Hadoop, bro.
Yeah, we'll try. Well, we'll hopefully do better with the anime.
No promises.
I think once, and this is like talking like way into the future. Once the anime becomes seasonal, like with the way they're trying to change the pacing, I think it'll be easier to keep up with like talking about and consuming the anime at least on this channel.
All right, next one.
And our final comment, shout out to Hardboil4033. Some people online have
Yeah.
discussed that Lord of Mysteries has great world building, and I've compared it to One Piece. I don't really know what the series is about, but my question for you all is what makes world building good in the stories you read? I like high fantasy series like The Lord of the Rings, The Wheel of Time, and the Stormlight Archive, but One Piece feels different. This is a really good question.
No. There's a read more.
Oh, there's
Read
more?
more.
Oh, I can't click it because it's a picture. Hold on.
You're
LOTM.
fucking fried, no show. You're
Man,
fucking
I'm
fried.
sorry. We were on break
Yo.
last week. I don't remember how to do all this.
LOTM. I only read a little bit of LTM. It was pretty good from what I saw. But it's a lot of like
I'm waiting.
it's exactly what the name implies. There's a lot of mysteries that you have to unsolve, and they set up the world based around like the magic
Okay.
system and the gods.
Hold on, this is the full comment.
Ooh,
So
this is
Uh,
wait,
One Piece feels different in how it builds its worlds. For me, I've never been interested in just learning about our world's histories, philosophies, cultures, legends, mythologies, politics, biographies, or scientific facts when reading One Piece. I also appreciate the small details like Sanji's lighter ornament, fashion brands, tattoos, and symbols. But the most important thing for me is that the author takes their time to build the world and expand it slowly, making the reading experience special. Sometimes you notice new different things you didn't catch before.
all right. Let me.
I think you said it all there, man.
No, let me tell you.
I can break. I have my answer as well.
I'm gonna try to keep this answer as short as I can. Good world building really depends on what story are you talking about. Because if we're talking about like Odd Taxi, right? I love the world building. The world building done in Odd Taxi, I love, and it's in 12 episodes. It's done from character interaction. You know, what I mean, what a
Oh, yeah.
character interaction, and how it builds off of each other. Like Jujutsu Kaisen has great world building, but has great world building and character interaction, and not like geography wise, X, Y, and Z, shit like that. In my personal opinion. I can't really think of any examples at the top of my head, but there is multiple different like you said it yourself, Harbaugh. There is multiple different avenues and aspects that make a story that's world building. And I think the thing that makes One Piece so rewarding with this world building is that it expands on damn near everything. And it's like we can take it to we can take the definition to the literal, most literal sense and see how the geographer world and maybe even political world expands in One Piece, right? But we can see it's more than that. Like what's world building is Doflamingo's Cortison's connection to Sengoku and Law, right? Fucking the Rocky Port incident is a connection between Law, Kobe, and
Yeah.
Blackbeard that comes back later X, Y, and Z moment. You know what I mean? Buggy and Roger having a rivalry between the Straw Hat, and then we finding out that's the Pirate King, and they're both under the Pirate King, right? These are all different things that that are incredible world building without using not that much depth, but like the little. My example is world building can seem so small and still be very rewarding. You know, that's why I'm using these small examples. So every story has world building, and world building is still like really good and satisfying, no matter how big or small it is. You know, and I'll say, like I said, I think One Piece is different because there's so many aspects of it, but I think One Piece is different because remember, One Piece is a story that's heavily based on character interactions, but the geography of One Piece is so important, and I think that's something we forget to talk about. We a lot of times we forget that we like to talk about Shanks versus Mihawk, what's the One Piece, Rocks, more recent years, Rocks, but we fail to acknowledge, like we talk about, oh, what's going to happen in One Piece, but it's the geography. Like what is the geography telling? The geography for each island tells something very specific about what's happening with the world.
Yeah.
Right. And I feel like the biggest example is Water 7, but you could also talk about how Enies Lobby, Marineford, and Impel Down are in the Calm Belt, right? Where Amazon Lily's at. Amazon Lily, the biggest protection of Amazon Lily was the fact that there was a bunch of Sea Kings around it. But because the navies have ships that could deal with Sea Kings now, it's like Amazon Lily's at threat now. So that's why they needed Boa Hancock to be a warlord, right? So you see, like it's I think One Piece is crazy because there's so many different things that it builds upon that's like so satisfying that builds and connects with each other, right? Compared to a lot of different things. Because there's not that much that it misses out. But that's what I say about world building. But it's not about, even though One Piece is a jack of all trades, it's not about it being a jack of all trades necessarily, but it's more so how the world expands as it goes on. Because every story you read has world building. You know, everything has it. It's just how do you see it?
Yeah. For me, it's like three things that a story needs. Well, it doesn't need, but what I personally like for me, is like how do the characters really shape the world? How does the author make the personal connections with the character expand the world? The problem solving that they use with the systems that are already like established, like the power systems, for example, like Usopp and the Dials, like the Skypians like operate their nation up in the sky when they don't have any water. I thought that was pretty interesting. And
Hmm.
like references that they draw back. Like to get back to like the personal stuff, I was like um for like Hunter x Hunter, for example, like Jing and Greed Island was like very like personal to Gon's adventure and Go's
And
like
then with Pike,
development. Yeah. So like that piece of world building that was like very personal. Like let's even draw it to One Piece for like God Valley. Like God Valley is just a bunch of rocks and mountains. We don't really know anything about God Valley, but since we know that the Davy people are there, it gives the world more. It gives the world building to God Valley some validity. And like I think we were talking about with Zero, the thing when the symbolism with uh cutting the mountain in half and it being like the two what was it again? The two uh
2 mountains.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
the
how one of them
God
fell
Valley.
down, and how we were talking about like twins and like pair destinies, and like
And when
Yeah.
I guess when Power fell down, Dragon lost shapes.
Yeah, it's just like little stuff like that that I really like. And like references, like stuff that I can pick apart from the real world and see into the story. For example, the Hokage statues, like the Mount Rushmore in the Hidden Leaf. That's the
yeah.
stuff that I like.
I guess for me, it's just the fact that Oda can build this giant story with so many intricate parts. Because, like, every island, every arc could damn near be its own manga. And then the fact that they all stack together so well, the parallels between, like, these islands and these arcs that we've talked about so many times before, and how you can still be so engaged with this whole overarching story while also being so invested into like these small pockets of it. I think that's what I really enjoy about like the world building, at least when it pertains to One Piece. Just the fact that because like right now we're so absorbed in God Valley, and then now we're about to take a step back into ELBAPH, and see how all these things are connected and intertwined, and it's just
You know,
Oda does it every time, but I never get tired of it. That's another thing. I think Oda is so good at doing the same thing but making it feel new and interesting every time because he's
I
done
mean,
this before, and every time I'm like peak fiction. It's amazing.
I would say this. It's better to refine something over and over again rather than to reshape and make something new.
Mm.
But I want to say this. These nuts in your mouth. No, I want to say this. It's the fact that I want to actually like trigger it, like add another ability to it. We should ask ourselves, what does the world building connect to outside of One Piece,
Mm.
right? And that's when you actually get to understand the media more so, when you're able to connect stuff that's outside of One Piece than what's within it. And I think that's what
Yeah.
One Piece so great to read, is that there's clearly a lot of blatant influences in One Piece that are so grand. Like Joy Boy, literally, like if Joy Boy is not influenced by the Haitian mythos, like you can look it up. There's a sun god of in Haiti named Joy Boy, literally, and
Mm-hmm.
he plays drums of liberation. It like literally there's illustrations of him kind of doing a similar dance, right? That Luffy does, and it's like, oh shit, like he's going to Caribbean mythos, right? That like he's getting his inspiration from Caribbean mythos, this Japanese man, right? Like that's fucking insane. You know, and there's more to that. like with the low key, the hammer, shit like that. And
Yeah.
I think Armageddon, right? Pulling from like Armageddon, Loki. That's Norse mythology, right? North,
Yeah.
He's pulling from Norse mythology, like, and this is just like stuff I could bring up off the top of my head right away. Last time, but there's so much stuff you can learn from the stuff that you read when you try to relate it to when you relate the world building to outside media, and it's not that it needs to be an inspiration, but it's to get a better understanding, and that's why we have English language arts classes. That's why we have English classes. Like niggas talk about we need reading comprehension. It's really what we need. What y'all need to do is you need to take an English 101 class again and lock the fuck in. Like, yeah, actually.
Yeah, that just goes back to what I was talking about with references. I like when they pull from the outside and I can recognize it inside of the manga, or just in any literature, I guess.
I mean, I like the reverse too, though. Like when I see something and then I find out, oh, this like references this, and then I go learn about it, and I'm like, dang, like this was incorporated really well into like this other piece of media.
Yeah, like the freaking yeah.
Freaking up, yeah.
I think you guys pretty much said everything, including the comment. Like one of my favorite games that I've played ever is Cyberpunk, and that's because like every little thing you say, everything you do has an effect on the rest of the story. Like with the way the characters interact with each other, and like it doesn't take much to impress with like the little shit. Is just I think it's about like suspension of disbelief. Like you can really believe that this is a whole other place in the same world that you're in.
Right.
Like
Exactly.
currency, how they get their news, like what food they eat, the weather on each island.
Yeah.
Like I want to believe people.
Big News
actually
Morgan, all that shit. It makes you believe that this is just these
Yeah.
are places.
Yeah, make it personal, bro. I want to believe that people actually live here and have like influence on how the world is shaped and how it changes.
Mm-hmm.
That's why like when you see like a design in One Piece and then you see the live action and they have a story, you're like, oh shoot, I recognize that brand. Then you can tie it back to like a shipwright and like what?
Right.
Yeah, but yeah.
W comment. W question.
And Lord of the Mysteries, I think it's great from what I read so far.
Is that a manhwa,
read it?
novel?
It's a light novel,
Ooh, okay.
and now it's an anime, and it's getting a game.
Damn.
Damn.
Okay. I mean, maybe I gotta check it out. They got the triple thread out here.
It's like 1,200 chapters long.
Damn. Okay. I gotta put
Time
respect
to
on it.
read.
Oh, time to read? No, it's not time to read yet. It's time
The
to
big three: Lord of the Mysteries, Shadow Slave, and ReZero. All right, let's go.
All right. It's time to look at a color spread. Wow. A nice fall
I like
color
this.
spread. Look at them eating
Oh, it's autumn.
them purple potatoes.
Japan has autumn. I'll play it. Yeah.
Like it's crazy. There's
They
some people
got
out
fall
there
in Japan.
that would definitely ask that question.
I can't believe Japan has auto. What?
So we
Who
gotta
would've known?
remember we gotta lock in because Oda loves hiding
Yo,
spoilers.
is Nami in the Christian autumn girl sweater shit right now, bro?
Bro, am I tweaking? Because I saw the hat and I saw the yellow and I'm like, where's Lot? But this ain't Law.
Yo, that outfit is giving Law look.
Right? And she got the hat, bro, with the minus the spots, but still.
Nah, her outfit's giving.
Oh, why she stealing swag, bro?
Now they both did.
Yeah.
Is this a foreshadowing?
Shaw has feeling swag.
They're foreshadowing the Law got cut in half. Oh.
Shut up.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We got
Fun fact, Law actually made up his backstory to make people feel sad for him.
Okay, bro. Yeah.
We got
Maybe
Usopp
Law
and
is like
Chopper chilling here. We got Zoro.
Yo, Otama.
Yeah, freaking able to deflect Conquer Zaki.
Okay.
The ninja lady. We got Yamato, aka
Put some
Odin.
respect on. I don't remember her name. Never
Yo,
mind.
Oda loves Yamato, man.
Why they give Zoro this freaking
Holy.
yee ass outfit, bro? You got
You know,
the
Yeah,
blue
what
jeans
was
with the
he-
big belt buckle, camo jacket, and then the freaking
Is that
trucker
not
hat.
Aura?
I don't know, bro. Cause we know what Zoro be up to, bro. This outfit little.
Hey, you see Zoro in the Celtics jersey
Yeah,
officially?
I was about to say, bro. They put Zoro on the Boston Celtics, bro. What's going on?
You do that.
Where's Frankie? Where's Jinbei? Where's Robin? Where's Brooke? Are they hiding in the leaves somewhere? I can't see them.
They all
That's
got
foreshadowing, bro.
ninjutsu.
The group's getting split up again.
They all got ninjutsu, bro.
Look at these little guys in the back. Just having a great time.
Oh,
Yeah, W color spread. Okay. Into the chapter.
Coming closer. Sorry.
All right. The aftermath.
stop singing AI.
The aftermath of the battle. Chapter 1166, New Tales. Oh my god, I can't
Look
read.
at these bugs, Garp and Roger, bro. Look at them, bro.
What do you mean? The three of them are all freaking knocked out.
Did they really break the curse? Wait, Rock's
Yeah,
died
he
without
he looks
the curse?
normal.
No, he could have made it. That's crazy.
No, don't tell me
Way. He could
They're-
have lived. He could have
Stop.
lived.
there's no way that they reversing the reversing.
Oh, so the Giants do have hope. You just gotta blast him with
And
Conqueror's Hawk.
you know,
Yeah, you just gotta hit him super hard. Man.
no, but you know how crazy this is? This is salt in the wound because he lives just for these bums that
As
he
this
soloed.
motherfucker finishing the
It's
job,
so
bro.
crazy. If Whitebeard stayed back, he would have survived, bro. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No
Oh, yo,
way these bums that got freaking soloed by rocks come back to spawn kill.
Wait, I think I saw a meme where it was like, yo, Garland, you go check it out. Yo, Garland, go check he's dead.
Go
And
check it out,
someone's like,
and
no,
he's
you do it. No, we all go on the count of 3.
Okay, but my thing is, okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep reading. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I wanted to say. Is this him
My
saying it
God.
with the voice of all things still, or?
I think he's chilling, bro. Yeah.
I wanted to say, thanks for stopping me.
Damn. So he was like, because he would have, I think W reverse hit rocks would have been a threat.
No, 100%. Especially because Emu's gone. They were not handling that, bro. They could not.
No, respectfully, Garb and Roger were not even. Like, so that means
Yeah,
Rocks was like definitely stronger than everybody.
No,
bro.
100%. Because they had to do a father-son Kamehameha to freaking stop him.
That's insane,
They couldn't
bro.
even kill him. They just unreverse you, though.
That's so sad. If Whitebeard stayed back, Rocks would still be alive.
Right.
Yeah, so that's how he died, bro.
How's
Bigger
Rock?
leg got that lame ass kill, bro.
Wait, why did they leave? Why did they leave? Well, I mean, I can understand them leaving Garp alive, but why did they leave Roger alive? Couldn't they have smoked him too?
No, I don't think they left him alive. Like he was just hoping they did die.
No,
Like,
because look, you see here, Frigolin clearly stabs Rocks, but they were able to save.
I think they saved them in time.
You're telling me these two were facing off against these three right now?
I mean, hey, what remember what Summer said? Summer, come on!
Yeah, but I
bro.
feel like do you think he knew the hockey secret at this point? I feel like he learned it after when they
I don't
woke
think
up
he-
and they probably told him.
both Rayleigh and whatchamacallit are efficient in Congress hockey. I think that's what it is, though.
You know what? I guess it's a good point. I feel like maybe they probably would have been
I
able.
don't think they fought them. I think they like Sasuke, like Goku teleported out there. You know what I'm saying?
The instant transmission.
Instant transmission.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's either they swooped in, got them, and ran, or these guys didn't kill Garp and Rogers and walked off.
Swooped and grabbed them and ran. Because why would they keep them alive? Bro?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I want to know.
They for sure swooped in and grabbed them.
How's
Damn,
Rock?
so Roger saved Garp, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is kind of nuts. You're worrying about the enemy? I'm your enemy too, says Garps. Rayleigh, tell me, what happened to Rocks?
I'm your enemy too. You funny.
He was killed. Hurry! The island's collapsing! Don't let the pirates escape! Roger's ship is on the move! Fire! This event would leave no mark on the pages of history. Into a freaking double.
It's coming to an end.
The crumbling island was swallowed by the waves and consumed by the fog, like curtains closing on a grand stage. That was
Model
the
reference?
essence of the God Valley incident. Maybe. Let's go.
That's it, man.
Full speed ahead. Yeah. The silence in the incident's wake lasted only a moment before a massive bolt of lightning split the heavens. And with that, the curtain rose for new tales to unfold.
Where did the lightning come from?
You got everybody. You got Garp, Roger, Whitebeard, Big Mom, Kaido, Dragon. I'm assuming this is Shanks in the freaking
Shanks.
chest.
Yep.
Kuma, Ginny, Ivankov, and young Blackbeard. Oh my lord.
That's crazy. So Dragon doesn't even know he saved Shanks. So
Young
Yeah,
T-
he doesn't.
what if Dragon realized he saved Shanks? Maybe he'd still be a Marine. Because he's like, at least I was able to save one baby.
Maybe.
I mean, there were people saying that even though Dragon didn't know Shanks' name, Shanks is still named Shanks when Roger found him.
Oh, actually? That's crazy.
Oh,
Still, hold it in. Just wait till Roger's up. Come on, Captain. I'm dying to open up the treasure chest. Roger! Sorry to worry you guys. Yeah, we're thrilled. More importantly, check it out. Don't you care about me at all? And look at freaking Gloriosa. I guess she's part of their crew now.
Nah, she's just there for the ride.
Shaki safe and sound. Hee hee.
I guess Roger technically won at God Valley.
Technically.
Technically.
And we scored a ton of treasure to boot. What a great haul. Wah! Huh? Goo ga. What the? It's coming from that chest. There's something in there. Open it carefully.
Gulp!
Gulp. Huh?
Bro, you know what? This looks like a baby.
Baby. This is
Oh, wait,
Shanks.
bro, go
Yeah,
on.
because Shanks' mom gave him that name, and Roger would have no way to know that his name was Shanks.
Okay, I will say this, right? One thing. One thing is that this panel I think was apparently in the film Red Ship, but it was from Shanks' perspective rather than Roger's
Ah,
perspective. Right? So Shanks remembers Roger with the mustache. And number two, them looking down at okay, number one of them looks like fucking what's his name, Captain John, and number two.
Yeah,
right?
for a second I thought, I'm like, when did he join their crew? And it's funny because this guy looks more like Roger than Roger.
Yeah, no,
that is.
this just looks like Ace. And then number two, right? This looks like that one panel from what's it called? Samurai manga. Said. Samurai manga. Sanin. Yeah, Vagabond. You know that one Vagabond where they're looking down and they all crying, bro?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've read the manga, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Right, but
Also, are we gonna ignore this guy's demon wings? Like, what's that about?
Yeah,
fuck that dude, bro. He probably died. Yeah.
That's Batman from Wano.
Batman in One Piece now, crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro. A baby, yeah. Rock's pirates wiped out. Predictably, news coverage was falsified. Only one aspect of the story was highlighted: the heroism of Garp. Man, this is like Smoker Alabasta times a million, bro. I'd be so pissed off.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It says here that the Rock's pirates have been vanquished. Rox is dead. I knew it. Vice Admiral Garp is the strongest. Garp.
All right, bro. Yo, all right, relax.
How they gonna start glazing Garb?
He's a hero.
He's a hero.
Oh, look at him. He's cheese. He's pissed.
Yeah.
Grand Line Navy HQ. What the hell is this article? Vice Admiral Garp. I can't wait to get my hands on that Morgan's fella.
Bro, wait, so Morgan doing this for free, bro? That's crazy.
Nah, I mean, he probably like pulled up on him, like, you know what to do, bro.
You think Ibu slide more than Happy Meals? Like, yo, dude.
uh, relax, Garp. He only wrote that stuff because the government paid him off. Is that Sengoku? Don't tell me it's that bum Sengoku. Oh my god.
What do you know, Sengoku, right?
All right, look at him yapping, bro. The world government and the Marines are massive organizations. If you count the member nations' armies, we're talking about tens of millions of soldiers worldwide. It's impossible to account for everyone's actions and motivations. So if the top brass ever do strike me as insane, I'd simply turn a blind eye to it.
Of course, man. Of course,
Nigga was like, bro, of course
Again?
you turn a blind eye. Yeah.
Yeah, and Garp's like, what the hell are you talking about? Don't let me throw hands. It's just like I said. You're just another promotion-chasing fool. Shut up. What good can you do barking from the bottom of the cliff? Hey, you two. If you ever stray and get corrupted, I'll kill you myself.
Nah, no, let's talk about it. Garp is such a dumbass, bro. What do you mean stay
You're
get
fake
corrupted?
demon.
Right?
You're already corrupted. Like, what are you talking about? Yo, Garp is actually
Oh, he got more smoke for Sengoku than the Goro said, bro.
Oh, goodness.
Ain't that funny how that works, bro?
Like, why are you working hard for a promotion?
He got more smoke for Sengoku than the Titan.
For
What is
real.
Garp doing? Like, no, Garp is such a fucking idiot. Let's talk about it. He's an idiot. He's a dumbass. What do you mean? Like, quit the Marines then. Like,
You just mad that he's the hero of the Marines, bro. You just mad.
Yeah, Garp is such an idiot.
Yeah, I'm
Garp-
surprised. I thought he would say, at least say I quit, and then
Yo,
Sengoku
Garp
would try to
looks like
convince him, be like, "Hey,
dragging him,
man." How reassuring. I guess that's what friends are for. Oh, okay. So you're not quitting then, Garp, idiot. There are still things at the bottom of the cliff that need a guard dog. Okay, so this just goes back to
Garp is such an idiot, bro. Nah, Sengoku. So Sengoku thought he was quitting for sure, bro.
yeah, which makes sense because
I mean, he was talking like he was about to, bro.
all right.
Look at Sengoku beefing with Garp, like, yeah, I need this promotion, dumbass. Yeah. Nah, that's crazy.
ELBAPH, New World. Wow. Oh, it's young Loki. You again? I ain't letting you on my ship. How many times I gotta tell you, Pipsqueak? You think I want to brat on my crew? What is this? The guy I want ain't giving me the time of day, but his snot-nosed brat won't leave me alone? That's actually so ironic. Hey, Rox, I think you're Nika. Nika? The warrior of liberation who will destroy the world while laughing. Destroy it? I'm aiming to be king of the world. Besides, if anyone's got that sort of power, it's Harold. Huh? Listen up, Loki. Somewhere out there, the Galera are slumbering. They're an outrageous band of ravagers, and the only one who can put them back into play is your pops. I'm going to continue to rally the rogues of the world. So just imagine if Harold and I teamed up. Who could possibly stop us then?
And you know what's crazy? Rox is not wrong, bro. Like, the one dude he needed,
Wow.
he was so right.
They really could have changed the world. How would it have changed? I don't know, but they could have changed. That's so awesome. So why aren't you and Pop's allies already? Because of love. Huh? But I'm gonna come back again and again. I don't care if it takes 100 or 200 meetings. Russell.
Rox was like, all I need is this one piece, bro. All I need is this one.
He's like, this is the last piece of the
That's
puzzle.
a bar.
All I need is this one piece, yeah. Yo,
Wow.
I bet Harold feels like an idiot for looking at this shit, bro. Low key.
I mean, speaking of Harold, feeling like an idiot. It's a vicious assault. King Harold of ELBAPH is on a certain island. Have any civilians been harmed? No. He attacked another giant, some thug. It's quite a brutal scene. Sob. You still don't get it? I understand. Really, I'm sorry. I'll never steal from humans again. You don't get it. None of you do. And he's about to wham him right there. Huge trash heaps like you are responsible for the terrors in our race's history.
No, he's a
And that's
coon.
why we can't be trusted. We
He's a
only
coon.
desire to peacefully engage with the world now, but they can't trust us. It's so ironic because you're out here scaring all these people, bro.
No, but you know what Garp is doing?
What is Garp doing, bro?
I mean, not Garp.
The Herald's lashing out, bro. Your Highness, he's already out cold. I didn't want to jeopardize ELBAPH's chances of joining the world government. That was my only reason for not helping him. I forsook my closest friend as he begged me for aid. I left him to die.
I think this says a lot about Harold because it's like he sacrificed. Like this is how far he was willing to go.
Yeah.
To get ELBAPH to work with the world government, but it's like it's such a losing battle. Like now he's trapped. Now he's like, okay, now I have to work with the world government no matter what. Because
yeah, and you know, I'm glad because I feel like early on we were kind of like, does Harold really understand like the implications of like him choosing the world government? But like he definitely understands.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like it's like he doesn't know what to do though. Like he just assumes we created some great big thing, but it's like it's not even his fault.
Yeah,
and I guess it's like I guess that's Emu's job. Like Emu's job is like this is about Harold's a coon, right? In a sense, because it's not he keeps on blaming his race. His right.
Yeah. I was
in that psyop right there.
I was just about to say because the fact that the guy's already saying I'm sorry, he's begging for mercy, but he's like, no, it's you, people like you that make us look bad, and he's still whooping him. Like, it's just crazy. The self-hatred going on here. It doesn't look like it doesn't feel like Luck's on my side anymore. Harold, lend me a hand. That is so sad. Damn. There's no turning back now. I will never, ever forgive a giant who does evil.
Yeah, this is like the same logic of Black seeing stop doing ghetto shit.
Yeah. Oh, and he whooped more than one giant. There's a whole another one over here. And then in the news, Giant King loses it. Oh, they locked my dog dragon up. Navy HQ underground detention cell. Tap. Dad, I'm gonna quit the Marines. Okay. And you? I despise
you.
Okay. And he threw him the key?
No, Dragon's a bitch.
Bro, this is...
No.
Dragon's a bitch?
No, not Dragon. My fault. Garb.
I was about to say Dragon is so real.
Yeah, no, that's Dragon is so real. Garb is just like, okay, here's the key, escape. Bye. You're right. Garb was like, you're right.
Yeah, and it's like, if you're gonna throw him, what's the point of you being the guard dog safe at the bottom of the cliff? If you're just gonna, I don't understand you, Garb.
No, Garb is like going to Dragon's like, you right, and then like his things are I despise you, and Garb's like, yeah.
He's like, you have every right to.
Yeah. Now, why didn't Garp?
Damn, dude.
Let's talk about it. Why did Garp not break Ace out of Impel down and just have him fight? Because they could have took out Magellan. They for sure could have took him out.
I don't know, bro. Garp
can break down the gates of justice by himself, bro. Who the fuck stopping him, bro?
Yeah, he's got to be the hero, bro. He's got to protect the Marines.
Yo, Garp is
damn, bro. I want to know more about Dragon, bro.
No, I really don't fuck with Garp, bro. Like, I really don't. Like, it's like this is the first time I think someone's ever confronted Garp about his oppression, and Garp is like,
he can't even look at Dragon. Dragon is
didn't even look at him, bro.
Eyes
he didn't even say. He was like, okay.
And it makes it worse because he knows that he fucked up, bro, and he's just like, okay.
He's like, that's how you know, like that's crazy, bro.
Like your son's about to go and do who knows what, bro. You just fucking
right.
I gotta protect that one guy I had lunch with the other day.
Right. And bro, it's crazy. Think of Dragon's upbringing, like his dad, like, oh, you're gonna be a great Marine, blah blah blah, Marine this, Marine that, and just to have that whole reality crushed and ending up like here.
Dragon top tier character in One Piece. It only took 4 chapters, bro.
But not really. It really did. Every bit of slander I've ever said.
1,000 chapters of looking east, bro.
1,000 chapters looking east.
Just wiped away.
Oh man, nah, low key. I think I generally think, Dragon need to kill Garp, bro. Yeah, okay, not really, but like,
If it did
I'm just,
happen, if Garp was to die, I wouldn't be mad if it was by Dragon's Hand.
yeah.
I wonder if this was the last time they saw each other.
I think Garp knows about his sins though, and that's the thing. Sengoku, like we know Garp's generally not an idiot. Like, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think that's what makes it disgusting. You know, like ah. Like that's what makes it disgusting, bro. Like the fact that Garp, like, yeah, we are part of some really fucked up stuff. And he's like, I would just still be here because I gotta be there. What about the Marines? What about the lower level Marines? Like, shut the fuck
Right.
up. What about the lower level Marines that are like also killing people and shit like that? Like,
Right? Like freaking that one mouse marine that was doing the whole Arlen shit, bro. Like fuck those guys. Ridiculous. Does that say dick? What the hell?
It says Dio, bro.
Oh, is that an O or a C? I thought it was a C. Harold, I've made up my mind, Ida. Elder Draw rule, I don't care about appearances anymore. Hadruden, Loki, you are both my precious sons. I want you to get along when I'm gone. Oh, this guy's already planning for his death? And do what you can to support ELBAPH. Marine Forward Navy HQ. That ship's from ELBAPH. What? My apologies, King Harold, but my superiors have ordered me to not let you land.
damn. And then it's like the Navy's like are chilling with King Harold.
Right?
Yeah, Loki fucking hates Harold, bro.
Oh, nah.
Damn.
High-ranking Marines and leaders of the world government. I ask that you please hear me out. Yanked both of his horns off.
This is sad.
Ah!
Yeah, this is sad.
Allow me to atone for the sins of the past 1,000 years. I
That is fun.
apologize for every wrong the giant race has committed.
This nigga is Booker T. Washington, bro. The giant pirate. Yeah. Oh my god.
The children of ELBAPH are being raised to live without harming others, so that one day they may walk hand in hand with humanity. I do all this to prove our unwavering commitment to peace. I'll do whatever it takes to atone for our sins, even if it means becoming a slave.
And then Ewan was like, "Oh, finally!"
Yeah, you rubbing their little hands together.
He said, "What did you say?"
He said, slave?
You said slave?
You're
Say
willing
no more, bro.
He was like, "Thank the Lord, bro." Oh,
Bro,
man,
this is like cutting your dreads off in front of the White House, bro. This is crazy.
Is there a light at the end of this tunnel? This is
No, there's no light.
wow.
Damn, bro, that's sad.
Oh my god. I mean, I don't even know what to
I mean,
say.
like, there's
Yeah,
nothing else for him to do
like,
after Rox died,
yeah.
because he knows he fucked up, and it's like it's all or nothing.
Yeah, literally. And we already knew, because I think when they showed that portrait of him without his horns, that I don't know if it was Ja Rule or if it was just like us like interpreting that he definitely took his horns off to like show like, oh, this is me like tossing aside my ancient giant lineage just to, be a part of the society and be able to be part of the world government so my people can like, you know. It's just come on, bro. Yeah, it's like you like every step where you were being pushed along by Emu just to fall into their lap, bro. Like, cause this is by their design. This is so crazy too. Just the fact that he was telling his kids, he's like, "Hey man, I need y'all to do what you can to help ELBAPH," and here he is,
Come back.
hoeing ELBAPH, even though he thinks he's helping them. No, but he knows he's owing them too. Oh my god, Harold.
Was he really wise? That's funny.
I don't know. If he was really wise, he would have freaking found the Galleria, linked up with Loki. or not Loki, with Rocks, and took over the world.
Yeah.
It's just so sad. And you know what's crazy? We already know he's gonna die too. So now we know everything up to here,
Loki
and
for sure killed a possessed Emu Herald, bro. Without a doubt.
100%,
Yeah.
Loki did that.
Yeah.
He's getting Domi reversed, sending it back to ELBAPH to kill as many giants as he can, and then he gets murked by his own soldiers.
This is so, and it's crazy because we knew it was happening, but it's man, it's so unfortunate. What a chapter though,
Even become a slave.
and it's because that's basically what happened. He ends up shipping out giants for the Marines to use. Like, who knows what else they're doing with all these giants? Man, oh man,
Straight humiliation ritual.
really, bro. Let me rip my worms off real quick.
Because this was a long time ago.
Because they didn't even let him. They weren't even gonna let him pull up at first, bro.
Yeah,
Even
they
after
said-
all he did for the world government, he's still he's still being treated like a fucking animal.
Mm-hmm.
Why won't you give me a promotion? I worked for 10 years. Where's my promotion?
Nothing really to say about Harris, just to solidify. And I feel like
I feel like I said everything.
Rocks was a Herald's one hope. Yeah, like like Rocks was Harold's for last hope, and I think Harold low-key knew it.
Yeah, I
And
think
he was like,
even when Harold was like remembering, yeah, he said like it doesn't feel like luck's on my side anymore, Harold. Lend me a hand. Like you knew.
but he'd put ELBAPH in danger, but it's like that's the thing. ELBAPH's always been in danger. You know what I mean? Like ELBAPH, like if anything, ELBAPH has been held protected because the world government's not involved with it. If anything, you know, like if any I hate to say it, Harold is literally putting ELBAPH in great danger with getting the world government involved in it. But
Right?
Harold doesn't necessarily. He just wants connection with others. That's what he wants, and it's like sad that oppression made him go this route.
Yeah.
When I call Harold, I don't necessarily blame him. It's just like, damn, because the right decision. This is a tragedy because the right decision would be to go with Rocks. Because what would change? What would change about like the government would be like, well, it's just giants.
Yeah, literally. Like it changes nothing about how the world perceives you. They still think you're just some monstrous group of people that are savages and brutes.
But the people that know be knowing, you know
Exactly.
what I mean? Like think about it. Like the world probably fears who Monkey D. Luffy is until you know who he is, you know?
And in present time One Piece, do they still think giants are savages? Don't they?
I think they're like mythos.
Like it's not as
Yeah, they
bad
don't
for
really
sure.
see giants.
Yeah, they thought giants were out of
except
style
for that
until
that one guy John in the Marines.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of funny that Harold did all this because he wanted the Giants be able to like interact with society, but we barely even see them throughout One Piece aside from like some Giants here and there.
When Dorian Broggy came back, they thought it was like, what? I thought giants were extinct for like years.
That's actually insane to think about. Bro, really, he did all that. He got finessed. Oh my god, Harold. I gotta hold
Harold
on.
wouldn't have done all this if Harold knew the truth, to be honest.
No, 100% he wouldn't have.
If Harold was at God Valley, he would have never been doing this.
Did bro die with a smile? I can't tell. I just gotta confirm.
I did not.
I don't know. I can't tell from the shading. Because
Well, he
this is
wasn't dead
either
here.
blood or like the corner of his lip curling up. I can't tell if he's smiling or not.
He was still alive here.
He's smiling a little bit.
Yeah, but like you know, like you gotta smile before you die.
Take a picture.
Yeah. It's gonna happen in the next chapter because there's no break next week, right?
Yeah, no break.
No break. Okay, so it's either we go back to Loki telling all this to Harold, or not Harold, Hadruden, or we go to
I really hope that
Loki
Mosa
killing.
is Ida, because I want to know what Ida really thought about what Harold's doing. Because Harold's really doing this all because of Ida being a part of his life, but we don't really ever get to see what Ida thinks about what Harold's doing for all this peace for ELBAPH.
I think Ida just wants. I think Ida
Whatever
just
it's
wants.
best for
I think
Harold.
Ida was just chill. Ida was just chill with humans. That's it.
I think Ida just wants her husband. I think that's all she wants.
Yeah, I don't think Ida was like rip your fucking horns out. No, Ida was just like, Harold, you should just be nice to humans because we're chill with them. And Harold's like, oh shit, word? Yeah, I fuck with humans. But we gotta remember, Harold has like influence over ELBAPH because he's the king, right? So it's deeper than like, oh, I just fuck with humans for Harold. It's like, oh, I represent all ELBAPhians and shit like that, right? So when Harold fucks with humans, it's like, oh shit, I'm representing all our people and how we're supposed to represent, right? And then when he fucks with humans, he realizes, you know what it is? I think it's Harold's self-hatred that holds him back because of his carelessness. And I think he's like, oh, because of my carelessness, that's how giants were before me. So for 1,000 years, us giants must have been just careless, ruthless warriors or bastards. When in reality, it was probably well, I think isolation could make people act like that, but in reality, it was probably isolated because they had to protect themselves from the world.
Yeah,
It was probably the most dangerous people around, and it was like, okay, we got to preserve our culture, right? So they had to isolate themselves and not trust humans because they didn't know who was working with the world government or not, probably. You know, like remember, 40 of their best shipwrights went out to the world and they all fucking disappeared from the world government.
I guess this also like applies to Loki and Hadruden because Loki and Hadruden are like they represent what Harold is and what Harold's trying to fight for. Like Hadruden is what he's fighting for, and Loki's just like the pure. Well, I won't say pure like character of a giant because I don't think all giants are ruthless killers. And Loki's not even like a ruthless killer. Loki was just born without love, so
yeah, and he
he
just
just acts
wants
like that
to,
way.
I guess, like I don't want to say like protect his lineage because I feel like he really doesn't give a shit that he's a giant, but it's just the fact that he's like, I'm a giant and like I shouldn't have to change who I am just to fit in the world. Like the world should accept me for who I am. And it's a little funny because Loki does have the same horns as Harold. He has that ancient giant blood running through him. So you really are right when it's like these are like
Yeah,
the two halves of Harold.
of
Like,
Harold. And plus it's like they both worship different sun gods and different types of sun gods.
yeah.
Luffy is the one that's more for like liberation and freedom. And Loki was talking about how Rox is more he destroyed the world with a smile.
Hmm.
And is basically what Rox even denied it. Rox is like, oh, I don't want to destroy the world. I just want to rule over it.
Yeah.
So
Like even their goals, because like Loki said before he's gonna destroy ELBAPH, and Hadruden's like, I want to be the person to unite all giants in the world under like one banner.
Yeah, I bet they both had the same goal in different fonts.
Yeah.
This is what Hadruden and Loki are gonna realize. They had the
Yeah.
same goal.
Hey man, it's just like I said, it goes back to that paired destiny, those parallel twin destinies, two brothers, two sides of the same coin, Shamrock Shanks, Hadruden Loki. Insane. I love One Piece, bro. Peek,
I
peek,
hate
peek,
One
peek,
Piece. It's garbage. Harold's a fucking coon, bro. Yeah. No,
I mean, well, I was gonna say he's gonna pay the price, but not really. It's people pays the price eventually.
Yeah, he doesn't pay the hardest price, bro. Everybody else does, bro.
Because
The children
it's sad.
Not
I'm sure that that first initial like moment of period of time where he like gave himself up to the government was probably like a decent time for Giants until Ibu was like, all right, let me.
I think it was a decent time until now.
Yeah.
It was a decent time for Giants until the World Cup. We was like, okay, jump up, we need y'all.
Yeah,
Chop.
it's time to pay your debts.
After AK, it was like, ooh,
Give us all your giant kids, become mercenaries, or die.
Oh man, King
It's
Harold.
also like a generation thing, because like in some ways, Harold and Garp are basically doing the same thing, bro.
Not for
Yes.
real. Cause, bro, nah, that's actually such a crazy point, man. Cause you have Garps up here.
He said the type of shit Harold do we do it just to get a visa. As soon as we get out the airport, I had to kiss the ground of the Holy Land.
Where's that bastard Garps?
Yeah, that's
You had Garps down here just going, okay, I understand. Even though we both witnessed those horrible things, I will stay in the Marines, and I understand that you hate me. You gotta leave. And then you got Harold that's like, I should have joined Rocks. I know I fucked up, but fuck it. I will give myself to the government. Make me a slave.
There's like their intentions are very like pure, I guess, but it's just they're doing it in a way where it's like there's no change to be had. Like you can change the minds of people, like you can change the minds of giants, but you're still leaving a whole lot of people vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I think One Piece is? Okay, someone made a tweet basically saying, "Oh no, the Herald's reaction means no one learned a lesson of a true conquerors in One Piece." And it was like Odin. Remember when Odin danced for 3 years to protect his people, or some shit like that?
Yeah,
but
just
in
get
the
freaking
end,
shot.
yeah, just to get shot, and his people end up in slavery, right? So it's
Mhm.
like, oh yeah, these people are trying like Shanks, or they use Shanks as an example when Shanks didn't deal with those bounty hunters. But look what happened. The bounty hunters kidnapped Luffy and endangered, like Shanks literally endangered Luffy's life because of them
Yeah.
not taking care of them.
Because
You know what I mean?
he just took it as nothing, and he's like, oh, you can spill a drink on me. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. So now we're fighting. But
That's
I don't know
a
what
good
this
like
guy's
comparison. I
a
like that.
little bit stupid. This guy's a little bit stupid because he put Whitebeard getting stabbed by Swallow. That's completely different. Like,
No,
like,
that's
that
the way.
has nothing to do with anything, bro. That's just forgiving your son for a misunderstanding, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Wait, so
that-
so the point is like you have to take a risk. Can you
no,
rephrase it? I can understand.
the person's point is the fact that this is the way the will of a conqueror is to protect their people no matter what. But at the same time, these people did not. They, but you're right, Matt. By the way, but I'm just gonna like go more in depth on it. But you're 100% right. But it's like these people took the shortcut to protecting their people, and look what happened. Did it make it better for a short while? Yes, but ultimately, it put their people in immediate danger right after they stopped their foolish acting. Right, like with Harold. Now look what's happened to ELBAPH. ELBAPH is 100% destroyed at the end of this arc. Like, you know what I mean? 100%. Now we don't know what destroyed ELBAPH is gonna look like, but ELBAPH is done for. Like, it's actually done. But I think hypothetically it's gonna evolve, right? But look at what happened with Odin. After 3 years of doing that silly ass dance, what happened? His people were in slavery, famine across the nation. Wano got polluted. They was on drugs. Like they forced drugs into the like community, all that shit. And Odin, it would have been better for Odin to actually fight rather than to do that stupid, silly ass dance to protect his people.
Yeah.
Like.
So
like,
is it like I don't know if there's a good example. Is it like when Vivi went underneath Brokeworks in a sense?
Mm,
Because
I
if
don't
they
know.
understand that
I need
Crocodile
to.
is the one that's ruining his
I would
freedom.
say that's different is because Vivi was willing to do whatever.
No, I think Vivi. Okay, I need to rewatch Alabasta. I don't have examples. I'm sorry to cut you off, no show. But Vivi would 100% do what Harold and Odin would do. She 100% would, but Luffy would punch the shit out of her for doing it.
No, but my thing is Vivi walking. I don't fully remember Alabasta as well because I'm trying to think. Did she join the Baroque Works knowing that it was under Crocodile, so she was trying to go undercover and like go through that route to save her country?
But I think that, but I don't think Broke's work is comparable to this, right?
No, I don't think so either. But like, I'm just like,
I think Vivi like if Crocodile was like, yo, I need Vivi, bring her to me, right? And Vivi's like, yo, I need to go sacrifice myself. Like Luffy would have been like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing, you dumbass? Like,
no, yeah, for sure.
I'm pretty sure that's why Luffy slapped the shit out of Vivi because he was like, at the end of the day, your people need you no matter
Yeah,
what.
she was being
You know what I mean?
naive.
Yeah, exactly. What Harold is doing is naivety. Like what Odin was doing was naivety, because the best thing to do would actually just to be immediate action, not this temporary dance that it's like, because the world government has a history of making your people disappear. It has a history of literally making you look bad when you did nothing wrong, and you're not fighting against it. You're just trying to submit to it. Like Harold is literally begging to submit to it, to protect his people, give his people a better opportunity. But look what's going to happen now. His kids are being enslaved, though. Everything's getting burnt. Their culture is getting burnt. Everything is going to ruins, And it's like you can build connection without the world government, but he wants the world government's connection for, I guess, immediate resources and connections,
For
right?
security.
Yeah, like immediate resources and connections, and I guess quote unquote security. But in the end, the world government's just gonna take what they want from ELBAPH and dip. And that's what happened, bro. And it's like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, it's just unfortunate. And I think Vivi would do the exact same thing Odin and Harold would do, and she would have died.
I don't know
But
though, because wasn't
was
Vivi?
there.
She was down to fight. She was trying to fight for her
No, she
kingdom.
was down to fight, but I do think there was a moment where she wanted to sacrifice herself. And then, like
Yeah,
I
but
said,
a moment like that versus like Harold, like if anything, I'd say
no,
wouldn't Cobra be more Harold like than Vivi?
I mean, Cobra was on the other end. I mean, I guess maybe, but I would say, nah. Cobra went up to. I mean, but that's the thing. We got to remember, Cobra and Vivi had Luffy. Harold didn't have
That
Luffy.
yeah, you know what? That's a fair point. Because I guess it didn't
Rox
get
was
that
supposed to be
bad.
his Luffy.
Yeah, but Harold
No.
didn't accept it. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly. But and it's like let's just say this, like Harold was just not in a position to listen to Rocks, to Rocks. Like I don't know,
Yeah, it's all narrative.
maybe he'd be put in a position. I don't know. I don't even think he'd be in a position to listen to a Luffy because of where he's at. You know what I mean? Because where is Harold at in life right now? Like when he met Rocks, like he was trying to connect with humans, all that jazz. Like he met Rocks and married Joseph, trying to figure out why do humans not fuck with us?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and then he runs to the Rocks and they clash. He's like, oh shit, word, we homies now because we both strong as fuck, bro. Like, that's how he met Rocks. He was Vivi was in a growing state when she met Rocks. You know what I mean? She was still growing and learning shit and trying to develop who she is. You know what I mean? I'm not saying Harold was still trying to develop who he is, but at the same time, it was like he still had a little bit more emotion than Vivi did at her time, right?
Oh no, definitely. Yeah, because I guess the situation. I mean, obviously we understand like there's big differences, but like the situation was way different too. Like Harold trying to get entry into the world government to like have his people be recognized as like basically giving them rights as like any other like race, versus Vivi is like, we're already part of the world government. It's just we're getting hoed by a pirate that's in charge because of like the warlord situation. So
yeah, so that's why I'm like that's why I'm like high key like when it comes to it's like damn, like it's like did Harold have a Luffy? I don't think he necessarily did, but even if he did have a Luffy, he'd probably do everything he's doing now, because it's like it's not necessarily about it's not necessarily about it's not necessarily about, oh, you need the right person, but the timing is right for Luffy. Because maybe all this shit need to happen for Luffy to come into the world and be like, oh, we need to listen to him. You know what I mean? And like I said, Harold dies miserable. Like, look at him. He's miserable. He's sad. He's angry later in life. Like, we know after this, Harold's going to be a miserable, person. Very miserable person.
Yeah.
Very sad. Like, he's sacrificing his whole autonomy. And it's like, to protect your people, you should not have to sacrifice your autonomy, especially because you're a representation for your people. Like, you're representing your people. So when you sacrifice your autonomy to protect your people, is it good in is it good oh yeah, it's a nice gesture, but ultimately that's what the world's gonna do to your people if the world's doing that to you.
yeah.
If the world's making the king look like a fool, what are you gonna do to the people? And like we see, that's what happens later in One Piece.
Yup.
We're just like, damn. Just damn.
And it's not just like
And that's true, bro. Because like, if the king is fucking the world government slave, why would they, bro? It's
yeah,
strange,
and
bro.
yeah, because what I was about to
It's
say is like
strange.
it's not the first time we've seen this, bro. We've seen multiple kingdoms getting hoed by the world government. Like, it's like look,
Especially what's his name? The king of Dressrosa.
yeah, oh my god,
Run to a toy.
Yeah, and then like Doflamingo was just able to do anything. He can flip
hmm
the narrative however he wants.
And then like Odin, what was he? Like he was a joke. Odin was a joke laughing in the middle of the streets, just acting like a fool for 3 fucking years. And look what happened to all the people in Wano. Smile fruits. All of them just laughing
yeah,
through the pool, no matter what, and they couldn't stop. You know what I mean? Like the king represents its people. Like I think a good king represents its people, right? And maybe Harold's a good king, like trying to do the best. It's a nice gesture, but hey, what the world does to you is what it does to its people.
yeah. No, that actually hits so hard because you're right. Odin doing the silly dance, his people laughing. The Dressrosa guy becoming a toy, and like who we have Doflamingo, the puppeteer with the strings controlling everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
And now
it's
look
really
at him becoming Harold becoming a slave. And look, like first you got fucking what's his name? You got fucking you have the giant Marines, and then you have the little government coming in and being like, we're turning all your kids into slaves now.
Yeah, we're making you guys mercenaries. Like, oh my god.
what is the point of doing peace if you got to sacrifice your own like your own self? Like
Yeah.
yeah, like all of these situations they're sacrificing their humanity in a sense to be obedient so they can be like, oh shoot, we can just take advantage and give them like false promises.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes, that's literally what it
But
is.
there's no like there hasn't been any peaceful solution that worked, especially with like Nolan and stuff. There's just like nothing.
Yeah. Oh my
And
god.
I think this was actually talk about, because when we talk about this, we focus on influence and that interpersonal character conflict. And I think that the reason why Harold is an overcorrection, right?
Yeah.
Because before this, Harold was like great ass. Like, let's be honest, if Harold was as strong as what we thought who Rox was is what Harold actually was before he met Ida.
Literally.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just going around fucking shit up. So let's say hypothetically, Harold was as strong as rocks, doing what he was doing at the earlier this times, and then he once he realized like he humanizes shit. I think it makes perfect sense why he overcorrected himself, because he was like, oh my god, I was literally wiping countries off the planet of the earth out of fun,
for the fun of it too.
Yeah, like just laugh at like X, Y, and Z. So it's like I think he's projecting not just the sins of the giants, but the sins that he committed on innocent.
100%. Yeah.
And I think that's why he's overcorrecting with peace, because it's like he doesn't want to see war, because he's like, let's be honest, he thinks he can whoop everybody.
It's crazy that you bring that up, because we even see it in this chapter. Him here, the guy already said, I give up, I'm sorry, I'll change it. Harold still whoops him, because right now he's not whooping this guy, he wants to whoop himself, bro.
Yeah,
100%. He is fighting himself.
He's literally fighting his own demons.
Loki, he's holding back though, because like if that was like actual punches, bro, that dude was duking it out with the rocks. So what if he wanted rocks? Bro?
He's dead.
Yeah. One punch, bro. If that was serious, bro. You know what I mean? A little bit of Conqueror's hockey there, but Harold. I think that's the thing about Harold. It's like, yeah, he's overcorrecting himself and projecting his overcorrection on the history of ELBAPH. Not just the giant pirates, but the history of ELBAPH. And that's his biggest problem. His overcorrection of his one action, he thinks this is what we ELBAPhians been doing for hundreds of years, not understanding the oppression that led them to becoming something like this. You know what I mean? And that's where he lacks. He lacks a vision. He lacks history. And it's like that. I'm interested how far ELBAPH's history goes back, because he was even talking to Ja Rule. Where we go? Sorry, but Ja Rule, right? And Ja Rule was like, bro, 40 of our shipwrights have disappeared out of nowhere. I don't think you should be doing all this shit. We're not doing all that. And he's like, whatever, man. Ja Rule, I think he's one of the most important ELBAPhian right now, bro. Like, Very important. Yeah, it's like shit. What if Harold used the voice of all things to talk to Loki? He was like, "Kill me, dog." Yeah,
That would be crazy.
Harold dies miserable. Like I genuinely think he just dies a miserable, sad sack of shit, and it's so unfortunate because it's not his fault. And Emu basically grown. I feel like Emu is like all my years of investing into slandering ELBAPHians finally worth it. Like he fought like Harold played into his hand.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, like it's crazy, bro. Yeah, nigga said that Harold even consider Rocks a fan. He for sure did. They're like, yeah, no, Loki's like, damn. It's so unfortunate, bro.
Well, he's gonna pay for it in the next chapter when Loki kills him.
We have like 3 more chapters of God Valley left. I pray.
Why?
No, God Valley's done, bro.
Yeah, God Valley's done. We're out of the sub flashback back into the main flashback.
I need to know how Harold dies. It can't be over.
No. Yeah, I think the flashback is gonna go on until we see Loki killing Harold, and then it'll go back to Hadrudin and Loki being like, "Yeah, that's what happened." And Hadrudin will either be like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry, I didn't know all this happened," or he'll be like, "You're a liar."
Damn, yo, Shiki was really trying his best to be fucking Roger, bro. I mean, trying to be Rocks, bro. Because he was begging for Roger to be his right hand man, but it's like it's not the same though.
Yeah,
you're Shiki, bro. You're Shiki, bro. Like you're not Whitebeard, bro. It's not the same. Shiki was like up there with Roger, like during this era, though. But like, still,
yeah.
Shiki.
So, Kyle, do you think Shanks has a name tag on him?
How did Roger know that his name was Shanks?
That's a great question.
You think it's like a dog collar?
I mean, maybe like maybe it's on his whatever baby clothes. Some people will like monogram them on like the collar or whatever.
Nah, he just saw red hair. He's like, that Shanks.
No, the voice of all things told him his name is Shanks.
I guess if you do have twins, you gotta like find some way to identify them. So I think he probably does have like a name tag or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Unless like Shamrock's irresponsible.
Maybe. This is so insane, bro. His mom died because his dad killed his mom, and then they got separated from his brother at birth. Became a pirate. Finds out he's a celestial dragon. At some point, goes back. All these crazy things happening to him.
Low key, Shamrock was just acting like he was just getting he got really no feats in this whole flashback.
Shamrock, yeah, Shamrock's only feat is whooping Loki. And what are freaking Garland's feats, bro? Garland killed not his wife.
Oh, sorry, Garland. My fault. Garland.
I sent a couple memes that I was scrolling on Twitter.
Garland killed his baby mama. He stabbed and already whooped Rocks. Like, what did he really do?
And he knocked Loki when he was down and chained and
Garland telling the hoes in his MJ. What are these tweets? What's going on here?
One HP Rocks, man.
Where's the one talking about his feet?
I hate this video, bro. LeBron, Garlic telling them hoes that he killed Rocks.
That's so insane.
Yo, what did he want, by the way? 101, bro. 101. Yeah. Yo.
Roger and Gar putting their morals, rivalry, and pride to the side to go life and death to get Rocks to 0.5% HP. Yeah, literally, Garland just. I hate this so much, man.
Yo, you think Summers would be like, yo, they took me out of the picture. Hey,
that's my shoulder. That's my shoulder.
You can't handle him alone.
You can't handle him alone, idiot. This is what HP Rocks you're talking about. Yo, why you got
Finally,
the
he's
green
done. Let's take
flag?
him out. I love this guy's art. They're so funny every time.
Oh, nah, if your favorite characters in art, it's over, bro.
Yeah, you're done for.
Yo,
The way their deaths mirror each other is kind of crazy. Medicine in Lowtown, its birthplace in East Blue, and God Valley's birthplace in West Blue. Death witnessed by the world. Death witnessed only by his killers. Faced the end of his life with a smile and tears. Engineered his final
oh,
moments.
nah, this nigga sucks. Stop reading this shit, bro. Raj was smiling and faced the death in front of his killers.
Yeah,
Like,
where was he
yo,
crying?
yo,
Wasn't he only crying because he's like, dang, I got turned to a freaking demon. Please take me out.
No, he was smiling at the end, bro. He was happy that they stopped it. But no, I'm sorry. What do you mean? No, niggas, One Piece fans with parallels, bro. No. This nigga said death only witnessed by his killers. What do you like?
Roger Corbin. freaking Rayleigh was like, yeah, they stabbed him.
Yeah, whatever, bro. Yeah.
Nah, remember as
no, fuck it. Had to control his forgotten to erase for history. Stake towards the bottom of the sea.
Davy Jones' locker left the world a message guiding the Joy Boy's treasure. As Rocks lost his humanity, Roger gained his. Yeah, this is messed up, bro. What do you mean how it ended, bro? Fuck this, man. How good
yo, all Rocks needed was one person on his crew, bro. He just needed. You know what's crazy? I don't even think he needed Roger. He needed Harold, bro. He needed.
No, this is what. Out of inventory. They got essays on essay. He just walked in. This is a good one.
Fisher Tiger scaled that whole mountain.
That is.
No, actually, no. Actually, fuck this shit. You're right, yo. Fish and Tiger climbed up one day and just freed slaves for no reason, bro. He literally just climbed up the whole mountain. I was like, be free.
And then he escaped too.
That is true.
No one can talk crazy about Fisher Tiger did something greater than Rocks when it comes to Mary Joseph. No matter what, Fisher Tiger has the best Mary Joseph feat, without a doubt.
Climbing the wall is actually insane.
But Rocks did kill an admiral and left without a trace.
Okay, Rocks did kill an admiral. I'm not denying that. But Fish and Tiger scaled the mountain just to free slaves, bro.
That is true.
Is this what you're talking about, Kyle?
Wait,
Shanks' father's feet in God Valley. Kill a woman, kill random slaves, kill a corpse. That's insane.
Yeah, man. Yo, shit. Are we power scaling Shanks by his father? I ain't gonna lie, the Figurland is so like how are they gonna who's Figureland's like enemy now? Like who's supposed to fight Figureland?
Zoro, man. That's his real final opponent.
I thought Zoro had to fight the horse guy.
No, I forget. Like, you know, there's a final panel of all the One Piece like final acts. So yeah, Figureland. Yeah, Figureland. Okay, there's a nigga with. Oh wait, who's the dude with the sword? We still don't know who he is. Okay,
that's true.
Okay, no, because pull this up. So everybody's supposed to parallel each other. Look in private for general. No, should look at private general.
But I need people to stop calling my goat Buggy a fraud. He is not a fraud.
How high is it? What are you stealing?
Oh yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah, who's this?
Because if this is him, who's this? Oh, you know what? It might be Shamrock.
Wait. Okay, actually, I low key. Wait, now let me see Shamrock's sword. But it's like, I feel like every panel's supposed to parallel. But how does Dragon parallel Kuzan? Wait, what the fuck? Why is Kuzan there?
What do you mean, bro? Former Garp apprentice.
Well, I know. But it's like, okay. I think like so you got Sabo, Akainu, you have Kobe. That doesn't make sense. You know what? Maybe I'm looking stupid, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Garp has like Garp's influence on this page is kind of crazy.
All right, Garp.
I guess you could say Shakes is Garp.
Garp, yeah. Garp.
Wait, give me a second. I'm looking at this shit. No, it depends who finds the One Piece. Is that really Shamrock though? Is the silhouette Shamrock? I don't know. They're saying the silhouette's probably the man marked by flames.
Who the hell is that? We still don't know.
Who the fuck is that Captain Kid now playing?
Captain, oh man, I'm so tired of it.
This is
He's
not
forged
no.
a new sword out of scrap.
No, but who is that now? Like, I think that's a character we still don't know.
Bogart
Could-
slander?
What?
What's
Yeah,
happening?
of course. Oh yeah, they didn't even have Bogart get it. They had
Cabanas only
Scott
saves
Capaldi
Garth.
get it.
Yeah, damn. I don't want to hear his name ever again. He continues doing useless oral party.
You know what? That's fair.
Ooh, that is a good point.
What does Beauregard do?
He's supposed to be Garp's right hand man.
What does he do?
Trustee
Right?
is minus zeros. This is a big what if. They're the big three of ELBAPH. I mean, these definitely are the big three of ELBAPH.
Where's Sanji?
What do you mean? We got Luffy, Zoro, Loki.
Where's Sanji?
You know they don't mess with Sanji, bro. Toei Animation, even though this is the manga. Garling knew God Valley was about to disappear, and now it sinks into the sea. God Valley might sink into the abyss. Davy Jones' locker. David E. Jones was the creator of the abyss. Shanks got the sake from the abyss. Abyss are coming soon. Apart from Lungo, who was cursed by the devil to live in the depths of the seafloor, where it is said he yet lives to this day. He lives on the seafloor. That's the legend. Any sunken ships or treasure get locked away in Davy Jones' locker. Davy keeps everything that sinks down to him. So pirates refer to taking what you want from enemies as a Davy back. Oh, if they're living anywhere, it won't be here. This island will cease to exist soon. And then we've seen the magic. It's been quite a while since we've shared a bath. How long has it been? Maybe 3 or 4 years? Get real, it's been 10 years since the captain died. That long, huh? That must feel like forever ago to you, huh? This wine is from West Blue. You bring this to our meeting? I've sailed around the world, but the wine that's made in the place I grew up always tastes best. It's a wine from my hometown. His hometown that got swallowed? What the heck? Not sure if it's just the English translation or not, but the last panel says where I grew up, not where I was born. So probably not from God Valley. Like, I guess that makes more sense. But it's still interesting to think about.
I'm not a theorist. I wouldn't know.
Anyways, we've been recording for over an hour. We should probably wrap it up.
Do we need to wrap it up, or do we need to say how Piccolo is a fraud, Garp is a dumbass?
There's nothing new. We've been saying these things.
And Harold's just another victim. People that defend Harold's actions, like there's a difference. Listen, you can empathize. Like, I don't mind empathizing, but defending his actions. But we see what happens to ELBAPH right now.
Yeah.
Like you literally, like, what do you like? Oh my! It's not the fact that we shouldn't empathize with Harold, but all Harold did was a nice gesture.
Yeah.
You know,
because you can do both. You can be like, dang, I feel bad for him. At the same time, he fucked up. So
yeah, he fucked up. He jelly fucked up. And it's like he can understand, like, he over criticized, like he overcorrected himself.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened at the end of the day. He overcorrected himself, bro. Like, and that was I fucking hate this guy, Harold. He's
you know, it's kind of I don't want to yap on for longer, but it's so funny how Harold changed so much after he met Ida, and you think that after meeting her and being like, look, I've changed so much, I've learned to become better, and like you think he'd try to like have that belief that others can do it too, like, you know, even if they don't have the power of the world government, if he could change, and he was a straight up demon, like, you know, believing that his people can change too, and I guess like being like easier on himself, seeing like how
I think what Harold is doing, like, I think Harold was trying to heal his people's generational trauma, and I think he kind of succeeded in that in a sense, but he also made them vulnerable without learning about history, and that's why history is so important, right? Because it helps you protect yourself from what might be there, right?
Yeah.
And I think while Harold probably could have had history on his side, what blinded him wasn't necessarily a lack of history, but more so of overcorrection of his actions, like I said before. So I don't think Harold doesn't think anybody can change.
But I feel like if he put, I don't even know if like put more faith or believed in him more is the right way to phrase it, but Instead of
if he
trying
gave
to be
himself more
so
credit, you're
hard, yeah, you know, instead of like overcorrecting as much and just being like, you know what, I was a bad
honestly, like,
person.
listen. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't think anybody can make him feel secure because after humanizing humans, like after seeing what he did, like let's talk about it. Um, let's actually genuinely think about it, right? After doing what he did, let's say how many humans did he kill for fun? Just
Who
laughing without
knows?
thinking it.
Who
You know what I
knows?
mean? So when
He
once
has
he
a lot of blood
humanized,
on his hands.
yeah, like so it's like he's probably thinking like, damn,
Yeah, but you know,
you know
it's
what
just
I mean?
it's that whole ideology of like you can fuck up, you can do bad things, but when you change, you're not that person anymore. And if you don't give yourself that grace to be like, look, that was me before. It doesn't change what I've done. I still gotta atone for the things I did, but if I can't look at myself in this new light and I keep thinking of who I was, nothing is gonna get better, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but like the Giants are like a constant reminder of who he was in the past, and because that's the way
Yes,
that.
that's true too, yeah.
So that overcorrection, like it makes sense because like it's constantly exposure to be like, no guys, like you can't control everybody. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can lead by example and you can try to make peace with the world government, but your people are not going to follow suit. And he's just he's doing it in the worst way possible. He's leaving it to the world government for the Giants to actually follow suit.
Yeah,
He's not even doing it.
Yeah,
and I
well,
guess it makes sense
they've been
'cause
warriors for how many years? Fucking millennia,
yeah,
Yeah.
centuries,
and they're
honestly.
trained that way. And he even mentioned like, oh, we're training our children to be better. And it's like, why would you tell them that?
It,
Why are you
it's
telling them how you're raising your children?
not gonna lie, it's kind of a freaking it's a it's kind of a Avatar issue. It's kind of a Legend of Korra issue.
Hey man, all I'm saying is there was 100 years of peace after Kyoshi did what she did. So
True.
TCB scads.
uh,
Shut the fuck up, no show.
you know what? I will, and I'll do that by wrapping up the video, bro. If you
No,
made it this far in the
no,
video, thank you so much for watching. If you
no.
enjoyed it, drop a like on it, and if you want to see more from us, consider subbing to the channel. No break next week, so we'll be here for another manga chapter reaction.
No.
We'll go.
Happy holidays.
No.
Oh, is
Oh,
it
yeah.
Thanksgiving for y'all soon? You Americans?
Yeah,
Next
it's Thanksgiving for us
Thursday.
next week.
Oh, happy
That's fair.
Thanksgiving.
And we have Happy Friday. Oh,
Yeah,
man,
Black
I
Friday?
love when we
I
come in and
love
make some
consumerism. Black Friday. Oh,
Yes. God, I can't wait for those
I
5%
can't wait to
sales.
spend money that I don't have.
What a
Oh
deal.
man.
Yeah, wait for the 5%. Oh boy. Yeah.
We'll
Oh
catch
boy.
you
This
later.
dude is
Peace
so
out.
excited,
Goodbye.
bro.